Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Maths and Matrix, and here I am back with another video for the NDA 1 2018 paper which I have been uploading for you. So henceforth I am going to upload for you the NDA previous year's solved paper solution. Alright, so now this video I am covering for you the questions from 91 to 100. And this here you can see this is a question on differential equation where you have been asked to determine the order and degree of the differential equation. See, to find a differential equation for the given equation, you have to look after only one important thing, how many arbitrary constant it has. Now for this equation you can see there is only one arbitrary constant A. So we can only differentiate this given equation once. So the given equation we will write y square is equals to 4ax minus 4a square. Differentiating with respect to x going to give you 2 into y, which is the derivative of y square. But again y is a dependent variable on x, so y derivative goes to be dy by dx equals to right side 4ax. 4a is a constant multiplier to x, derivative of x is 1, so here there will be 4a. And this is the constant, so derivative is 0. So from this you can see that the value of the arbitrary constant A is y times dy by dx upon 2. So this value of the arbitrary constant, you can substitute in the given equation to get the required differential equation, which will be free of the radicals on dy by dx terms and free of the arbitrary constant. So here we are getting the accordingly equation y square equal to 4 into a value, which going to be 4 in divided by 2 there. So we going to get this number to be what? 2, okay, 4 into x, right? So I am replacing here this a value now, sorry, a value. So this is 2 times y, there is a x also, then dy by dx as the first term, minus 4a square, which going to be 2, okay, y square, dy by dx the whole square. So you can see now this particular equation, there is a only first order derivative. So order is definitely 1 and it's there in the option A and D, the order 1. But the degree is 2 because you can see the degree is the highest power of the highest order derivative. The highest order derivative that we had in this equation is first order derivative, but its power is maximum, the highest is 2. So the degree is 2. That's why out of A and D, the right choice is what? Only the option number A, that is order is 1 and degree is 2, option A. Is that clear? Now coming on to the next question, 92nd. What is the value of the integral? You see you have to evaluate the integral, but see that the limits are like minus a to a for the given function f of x. Whenever it is like this, the limits from minus a to a, you have to always check for even and odd nature of the function. Now the function sin x, very well, it's an odd function because sin of minus x is minus sin x. Even tan x is an odd function, which is tan of minus x is minus tan x. So that's why overall the given function is an odd function. So whenever the given function is an odd function, you know that integral minus a to a f of x dx becomes 0 if f of x is odd. So here f of x is odd, this whole function f of x is odd. If you're not clear, you can check that. This is going to be sin of minus x minus tan of minus x. Okay, so this then would be equal to what? Minus sin x plus tan x, which would be minus taking common out. It will be minus times of sin x minus tan x, which is the definition of the odd function, isn't it? What is the definition of odd function? You remember, you need to check f of minus x is minus time f of x. Minus time f of x. We are getting that fact here. So this function, as I told you, it's a combination of two odd function, hence odd function, and hence you can see that the integral value as per this particular result is 0, and hence the answer option C for this question. Alright, coming on to the next question, 93. There are two integrals given, definite integrals with their values also. We have to look after them and try to determine the values of A and B. So we should determine A and B here. So first of all, if you look into the first one, the integral of x cube is x power 4 by 4. The limits are a to b. Right hand side is 0. So you can see that it just b power 4 minus a power 4 is equals to 0. Equation number 1. Right? And what about this second one? Second one, if you evaluate, you will get x x cube by 3, limits are a to b. Okay, these value is 2 by 3. So if you solve this, you are going to get b cube minus a cube by 3 is equals to 2 by 3. So you can see that this 3 getting cancelled. B cube minus a cube, you are getting that value to be what? 2. So you have to now see that you will satisfy this particular equation, b power 4 minus a power 4 equal to 0, and this particular equation, b cube minus a cube is equals to 2. So you have options ready. Why you waste time in solving them? You just hit and try this options out into these two equations. So you can see that this 0, 0, so eliminated, because the first equation is 0 right hand side, and the second equation right hand side is 2, which cannot be obtained by putting a0, b0. So C is striken out. Now coming on to the equation, the a part, if you try to check first, because easy preference you can give. So b power 4 value, this is 1, and minus a power 4 value is also 1, this is going to give you 0, that's correct. And the second equation, b cube 1 minus a cube, which would be minus 1, so it will become plus 1 equals to 2. So you can see that option A is satisfying both the equation, hence the answer should be option A only. You can cross check the option B and D, they are not going to satisfy. Alright, coming on to the next question now, 94. Here you see what is the value of the integral x into 1 minus x to the power 9 dx from limit 0 to 1. All such question you can sort out with the help of property. 0 to a f of x dx is same as integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So when you apply this property, this given integral will transform to integral 0 to 1. Okay, integral 0 to 1. X is simplified by 1 minus x, and this bracket 1 minus x value would be what? 1 minus x, which will be x. So the bracket value turns out to be, when you replace a minus x cos there, okay, so what do you get? It's x to the power 9 dx. So what you have now, it's simple equation, 0 to 1 x power 9 minus x power 10. Now it's very simple to integrate. This will be x power 10 by 10 minus x power 11 by 11. Limits are from 0 to 1. You substitute it. What do you get? It's 1 by 10 minus 1 by 11, which is clearly, what is it? The option number A. Isn't it so? 11 minus 10 by 110, which is 1 by 10. So option is A. That clear? Coming on to the next question, 95th. What is the value of the limit? X tends to 0, tan x by sine 2x equals to. Let me tell you one shortcut formula. These are very simple functions and you can easily remember whenever you have limit x tends to 0, tan mx upon, tan nx, or instead of tan, suppose you have sine though, okay, sine nx, the answer becomes just the fraction m by n, where m and n are non-zero real numbers. Alright, so you can see that this fact, if you apply here, you can see the tan x here, 1 into x, and sine 2x, 2 into x. So the answer is clearly 1 by 2. What's the answer? Option A, isn't it so? Now, question number 96, limit we have to evaluate as h tends to 0 for this particular function. See, radicals are there, you have to rationalize the numerator. So when you rationalize the numerator by, rationalizing factor root 2x plus 3h plus root 2x, you will get the numerator 2x plus 3h, okay, minus 2x, because a square minus b square identity it becomes, and denominator you have 2h into root over 2x plus 3h plus root over 2x. This is the factor that we use to rationalize the numerator. Alright, so what do you get? When you simplify this, 2x will cancel, 3h by h will cancel. So what you have is, get it by substituting the limit. Now it's a definite value of the limit. So you can see that we are remained with 3 by 2 into 1 upon under the root 2x plus 0, which is 2x plus 2x again under the roots, both of them. So you have actually 3 by 2 times, again 2 times root 2x, which is twice, right? Because, okay, root 2x plus root 2x. So 2 into 2, they are going to be 4 times root 2x. So you can see it's provided in the option number Alright, coming on to the next question. Now see that whenever you have such questions, concepts are known to you. When you have a function which is an even function and it's a non-zero even function, then which one of the following is correct? You can see they spoke about f dash x, f dash x, f dash x, f dash x. So why don't you? See, they said f is even function. When even function, you know, they satisfy this criteria. F of minus x is same as f of x only. So when you differentiate this on both sides, you will get f dash of minus x into minus 1 because the derivative of minus x equals to their f dash x. So it's f dash of minus x, it's satisfying minus time f dash x. And this is the criteria of like a odd function. So when you have the function g of minus x, if you get that minus of gx, which is now here true for this function f dash x, that's why f dash x is clearly becoming what? Odd function, hence the answer option B. It cannot be even or odd. We can clearly see that if the function is even, the derivative which you get again a function which will be yes, odd function. Alright, coming on to 98th question here, y is given to us e to the power x square into sine 2x to determine derivative at x is equals to pi. So differentiate, then you are going to get dy by dx is equals to, see, e power x square into sine 2x, UV rule of differentiation. So e power x square as it is into sine 2x, derivative is cos 2x into 2 plus sine 2x as it is, e power derivative e power, again power is a function, so 2x. So in this, just don't waste time to simplify, just substitute the x equal to pi there. So dy by dx value at x is equals to pi becomes e to the power pi square cos 2 pi, you know it's 1, into this 2 plus sine 2 pi, this because of the sine function, sine n pi is 0, the whole term goes to 0, and you see the answer is 2 times e to the pi square, e to the power pi square. So 2 times e to the power pi square is given in option C. Coming on to question number 99, what is the solution of the differential equation? Equation, please rearrange with their differential coefficients. So 1 plus 2x dy can be written as, you know, 1 minus 2y times dx. This minus became right side plus. Now you rearrange the terms. So this is 1 upon 1 minus 2y dy is equals to 1 upon 1 plus 2x dx. Now integrating on both sides here. So using the result important here, integral of f dash x upon f of x dx is equals to log of f of x. You get the LHS answer minus half log of 1 minus 2y. RHS you will get 1 by 2 log of 1 plus 2x plus constant of integration. So you can see if you simplify the denominator, there you are going to get what? There you are going to get this minus, if you bring it to right side, so it will be log of 1 plus 2x plus log of 1 minus 2y. Okay, this c you are bringing left and making it positive because it's just a constant. So 2c again a c, so I am writing big C. Okay, so what do you get now? Log of a plus log of b is log of a into b, so it's going to be log of a into b, and log you send it to right side, it become e power c, again a constant. So basically you have got here 1 plus 2x into 1 minus 2y is equals to e power c, which is c again. So simplifying this, you will get 1 minus 2y, you know, plus 2x minus 4xy is equals to c. So can you see the simplification? You can see that this 1 again can be, you know, shift out to the constant part. So you are getting what the terms to the right hand side you can consider. So it's going to be 2x. Okay, then again there is a constant. So x, again there is a constant. So out of this you take up x, then out of this you take up minus y, then out of this there will be 2xy. The remaining all things go to the constants. So you can see that answer is clearly the option number A, isn't it? So option is A, that is x minus y minus 2xy is equals to C. You did just a bit of simplification here. Send all the constants to other sides. I simplified this first by multiplying. We'll get such a term with such a expression with 4 terms. And then 1 you send it to constant, 2 which is a common multiplier you take in and put it to the C. So remaining equation is as you see in the option A. Coming on to the last question of this session, it's 100th question. You can see that you have been asked again that what is the order and degree of the equation. This time equation is already ready for you, but previously when we started the equation was not ready. They asked you to make an equation and then declare the order and degree. Now the equation is clearly a differential equation. You can see it's a free of radical signs where we can clearly see what's the order and degree. Order is always the highest order derivative. You can see the highest order derivative is 3. Third order derivative we have, so order is 3, and you can see the highest power for that particular order we can see in the equation is 2, so the degree is 2. So the answer should be 3, 2, that's the option C. See, the order is very important. Order we have to prefer first, then degree. Sometimes you have to be clear with the question. They say degree and order, then you have to go with the option B, that case. But here order and degree, order is 3, degree is 2, so option is C. Alright, I will meet you in the next session. Stay tuned with my channel. I am going to cover for you the previous year's questions for NDA written examinations. All the very best.